Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? It looks like I am, let's see. Let's see. Nope, that's not right. Something. It's like okay. Hi Diana. Um I was early. I had everything set up a half an hour ago, like at 6:30. Had it all ready to go. All I had to do was come and put the little thumbnail that, hi Teresa, how are you? Oh good, she can hear me. I had it all ready to go. I mean, I never have everything ready to go at 6:30. I had it all ready, it was all set up, and I sat down and all of a sudden it just went and it said, "Oh, we need to update." And it took forever and it just, is so irritating. Technology. I want to sit down and I want it to work. And look, now I can't even get, oh, I have stuff falling out. I can't even get my face on. I don't know what's going on with that camera because it shut down and updated everything. So it's just a mess. So, but that's okay. You didn't really need to see me. Like, I can't get, let's see, if I click face, like nothing comes on. So that camera is not on at all. But at least we have the top camera and we won't worry about me. So that's okay. Whew. I will probably be a mess because I have been so busy. I have been in packing, shipping, purgatory for the last 2 days. I mean, seriously, purgatory. And hi, Laura Stahl. I'm so happy to see you too. I'm happy to be here, but it might be a disaster. Of course, I give that disclaimer every time, don't I? But I have been in packing and shipping purgatory because, for a good reason, all of the Crafting Sweet Memories holiday kits shipped today except for three. One was a late bigger order came in, and then two had PO boxes. So if you gave me a PO box, I had to get your regular, and I contacted you because I needed your address. Yours will go out tomorrow, but everybody else's went out today. So I want you, one thing that I really want everybody to do. Hi, Stacy Junk. Listen, when you get your kits, this is really fun. I want you take pictures. Take a selfie with your kit before you even open it. Take a selfie with the delivery driver. Take a picture of the delivery driver. Take a picture of your box when you open it. Take a video. I want to see it all. We need to make this as fun. Hi, Cindy. Yes, it's yours is coming a little bit more snail mail because I had to send it USPS. Must be something about Wisconsin. I don't know. Yours and Gail's and two others had to go USPS. Everybody else's went UPS. And ooh, Laura, you are going to be so excited. So listen, take a picture of your box, take a selfie, take a picture of your delivery person. I'm telling you, like, we want to take all the fun pictures and we will create an album that you can post it in the album. Don't post it in the regular feed because then the important information, there's going to be a lot of important information that's going to be posted and it will get lost if everybody posts their pictures right there. And then we'll do like a fun, video and all that kind of stuff. But it's going to be so good. Like, I am so excited to see what y'all say about the kit because it weighed 3 pounds. I kid you not, 3 pounds. So it's really good. It's really exciting. I'm so excited everybody's getting theirs. Finally, we have come to this point, and there will be a lot of information coming out now in the next 2 or 3 weeks before our virtual retreat. And I want lots of pictures of everything. We're going to have contests of who has of your snacks. Take pictures of your snacks. Take pictures of your, we're going to have an ugly sweater contest. I want to see the ugly sweaters. I want to see bows because y'all know bows are the thing. I am obsessed with the bows. There are 5 bows, layered bows in the kit. Five. So we want to see it all. Okay. So I thought one thing that is in your kit, but is also in the store. So if you are someone who did not get the kit, we're going to look at some other products that are not exclusive just to the kit. Here's the other thing. Let's see. These are the two mixes. Look how pretty. This is Snow Flurries. This is what I call an embellishment mix because it's got things that have a little bit more bulk to it. There are half round pearls. There's gems, but it's very white. It's called Snow Flurries. This is in the kit as a mix. It's great for shakers. You just have to make a bigger shaker, or you can pick things out and use them as an embellishment on your projects. Okay. So that's Snow Flurries. Look how pretty. Ooh, we love it. And then this one is Sweet Memories, and it's got all the reds and pinks and burgundies, and it has a little bit of green in it. And then it's got gold snowflakes. It is so pretty. I love it. And this is what I call a shaker mix because it's more flat. Everything in it is flat. So you don't have to make quite as thick of a shaker. So those are the two that are in the kit. But you know me, I got so excited creating mixes. And in trying to come up with the perfect one for the kit, look, I also created this one. And this one I've called Snow Angel because whereas this one is more white. Oh, and it's got clay pieces in it too, white clay pieces. This one is more white. This one is more transparent. And look how pretty it is. And it's an embellishment mix also because it's got pearls, but it also has a lot of gems and transparent sequins. And this one has like white gems that have a little cast to it, but these have transparent gems. And it's what I would consider more of a transparent mix, holographic kind of mix. It's so pretty. So that's Snow Angel. And so while I was at it, I got so excited because we have so many different winter mixes. I thought I'd remind you of these. We have one that has a blue tint and maybe a hint of gray, but it's more blue. This one is called Snowy Day after one of my favorite children's books. I believe it's by Ezra Jack Keats. That I used to read to my students when I was a teacher. And so that one has a blue tint because sometimes you can't tell in pictures. That's Snowy Day. And this one is called Frosted Crystal. And this has lavender and mint and pink and snowflakes and gems in it because it goes with our Nutcracker, the Sweet Dreams paper collection. And then we've got this one, and this one's called Ice Princess. It's a little bit different than Snow Flurries and Snow Angel. It's just got a little bit different cast to it. And then there's even one more that has a pink cast, and it's called, I think it's called Winter Princess or something like that. Friends, I'm registered for the, yay me. Yes, Laura. If you don't know, the Nashville Craft Retreat, registration is now open. So you can go to the my-pretty-things.com website, and it is, what is it, $79 to reserve your seat. And that's all the payment you have to make until January. And registration's open. And guess what? We're already, I think, half sold out. So if you're thinking about registering, I do that pretty quickly because it is filling. I can't believe how fast it's filling. And we have a lot of new super sponsors this year. We have Pretty Pink Posh. We've never had Pretty Pink Posh as a super sponsor. They've just been a sponsor, I think, for 1 year. This year, we are in collaboration and they're going to super sponsor our workshop. And so we're talking about what we're going to do in that. This year, Catherine Pooler, now she's been a super sponsor before, but she has never collaborated with me and given us something as an exclusive pre-release. And she is doing that this year. So we're working on that. And then we have, are you ready? I'd do a drum roll if I could. Da, 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 da. We have Spellbinders. And so I've been talking to them. I know what the theme's going to be, but I'm not going to tell you. And it's going to be fun. Like, it's good. So Spellbinders, new super sponsor. So excited. And then we have an artist coming in to teach a gel plate class with stencils and all kinds of good things. She owns her own studio. I'm so excited to have her. She I'm just so excited to have her. And pretty soon I'll be kind of sharing information about her. So we've got so many good things coming for the Nashville Craft Retreat. Okay. So thank you, Laura, for reminding me about that. Yes, registration is open. My dash pretty dash things. There's also down in all of the garbly goop description and all that. You can find the link for the store there. And we just have, our super sponsors are so fantastic. Just so excited. Gina K is already on board. She's going to be a swag sponsor and giveaways and all that good stuff. So we just have there's so much going on. It's like, I don't even know which direction I'm going. Okay, so there's our pretty mixes. Let's get those out of the way. Now, me getting supplies out is going to be a little crazy also because I traveled. We all went to Thelma's house, Diana's, last week, and I haven't unpacked yet because I've been busy packing and shipping crafting sweet memory workshop kits. But I thought we would take a look at the Art Deco Christmas tree collection because it is so good and it's in the store. I don't know if you can see that sparkliness. That's the stamp. Then there's a layered stencil, and then there's the coordinating die. And I trimmed this out. This is like a square. Oh, and the theme for next year's Nashville Craft Retreat is Nash Vegas, baby. So I am so excited about the theme. So that's what we have going on. It's just too much to share. So exciting. So this is what we're going to talk about. It's the Art Deco Christmas Tree collection. It's a stamp and it's just a little bit bigger than an A2 size card. So pretty, so that you can do a full background. And then we've got the die, and I know the die looks a little funky because in a perfect world, I told you I'm learning as we manufacture things. Next time I will tell the manufacturer they need to take out the middle of the trees so we can line it up a little bit easier, but I'm going to give you some tips on how to use this. Okay, so there it is stamped out. And then we've got 4 layered stencils, and I have a couple more, I think, ink blending. Oh, look, one of the stencils is the full, I don't know if you can see it, the full Christmas tree with the star and everything. I used crackle paste, so you could even do a little bit of funky mixed media background. And look, it's the full tree. It's not the stamped image. The stencils have the full tree with the star. So you can even use paste on a background if you wanted to. So there's that. And then look how pretty this is. This is, I have to play around when I get things. I heat embossed it in gold. I stamped it and heat embossed it. And then I just used green because I just wanted to play with it and see how it looked as a gold. Look how pretty the stamp in gold. And it's just all green. Okay, so let's use this and see how it goes. What's everybody been working on? Are you working on holiday stuff? Let's put this up here so you can see it and be reminded what we're doing. Oh, I want to show you some. I pulled some of my cardstock. I have new cardstock colors in the My Pretty Things. I figured out everybody else is as crazy for cardstock as I am. So I have started stocking a little bit. It's very expensive to stock. And in all honesty, I don't make very much money on it. But I know everybody's as crazy for it as I am. So I'm stocking just some of my favorite colors and the things that I would use. And we have a new color. This is called Navy at Night. It is a beautiful navy blue. And I love navy blue. So I've got that. And then I have this beautiful, oh my goodness. I love this. I think this is called Winter Morning Blue. The screen does not do it justice. You do see it a little bit better up against the navy. It is such a pretty, It's almost like a light blue with maybe a teeny tiny drop of, maybe way, way, way back in its family tree, a drop of purple. But it is a gorgeous, like, kind of like a winter's morning. That's why I named it that. It is a beautiful, beautiful color, of light blue. And look how pretty it looks with this navy blue. Navy at night, winter morning blue. And then this is our French vanilla, I think. I think this is the French vanilla. I got a very pale yellow called iced lemonade in the store, but I don't think this is the lemonade. I think this is the French vanilla. It's a true cream. This is in the kit. And then we've got cookie dough, a tan. And then we've got, what is this? Cherry Crush. That's in the kit. And then that's white. And then gold, mirror gold. And then this is Forest Pine. That's in the kit. That is, oh, I have a new green. This is the new green. You get frosted mints in your kit, but this green is a different color. I think it's soft green is the name of it. And then this pink is pink frosting. And then I pulled this out. This is not in the store because I'm deciding if I want to put it in the store, but it's a really pretty pink. So I love pinks and soft greens and navy. Look how pretty. I love these kind of non-traditional colors at Christmas. I love it. So I thought the first thing we'll do, nice and easy, is we'll use some of this navy at night. And let's just stamp our stamp in. Here's our stencils, by the way. Look, we have stars. You can create a background just with stars from the stencil. And I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can find it. It's not overly big, but look, I've started putting a big number on my stencils in a negative space. There's the number 2. This would be the second layer. I actually start with this one normally. So that normally would be number 1, but you can do what you want. This one is number 3 or number 2, depending on which way you do it. You can listen. There's no rules, right? Can you see the number 3? I've started making it kind of big because you can't read down here at the bottom when we put all that silly stuff. And then this one is the 4th layer. This is the bottom of the tree. Can you see? Look, see the number 4, and you can kind of feel it too. It's etched. And I try to put them in the same kind of area wherever it might work on that stencil set. So there's 4. Here's number 1. Look, this is the whole thing. This is what I used for the paste. This is if you want to use the whole thing and ink it up on a background, right? We could do this in like glittery gold, whatever you want to do. So that's layer 1. Then we've got 2, 3, 4, okay? Okay, let's do the stamp first. So let me cut a piece of cardstock. I've got sequins everywhere. And I'm going to jump up and trim this. Give me 1 second. My trimmer's just right here. Now, everything's a little bit of a mess because I've been gone, like I said. So you'll have to bear with me as I pull supplies out and things like that because it was more important to me to get these kits out as soon as I could to everybody because, you know, just last week, the final items came in for the kits. Diane, are you here? Diane was telling me to hurry up and get her kit to her today, but she's one of the people who gave me a P.O. box and I couldn't ship it there. So Diane, yours will go out tomorrow. The last couple go out tomorrow, the P.O. box people. Okay, let's get our stamp, and I am definitely going to use my Misty for this. I could use my stamp wheel, but this fits in a Misty just fine. I tell you, we were talking last week, I am using my stamp wheel a lot, and I've really, you know, I try not to talk about something a whole lot until I am more certain that I like it, and I can tell you that I like it. And I have to tell you, I've been using my stamp wheel and I like it. I have been, I've really been using it for what, almost a year now, or at least, most of the year. And I really am liking it. But there are some things that I'll still use my Misty for. So I'm going to put this here in the corner. And I need it to stick down because obviously we're going to do the whole thing. There's so many different things we could do with this, but I think let's do gold first just to see. I got to get all my stuff out. I don't even know where everything is because I have it in my case. So bear with me as I start digging. I have embossing powders, so I have to find these. Okay, here's poly.